What is up, folks? It is your favorite person in the whole world back for some more stuff. Let's get right into it. So, a lot of you guys are probably wondering how to use AI, how to use different pieces of software, things that just generally, you hear make your life easier, but you don't really know too much about. And something that I felt was not too complicated, but does kind of address something is, people wanting to make content. That's always what I talked about. I'll never stop talking about it because it does definitely work. And I proved it plenty of times, but it's not always the easiest thing in the world to come up with stuff. And I noticed that things like ChatGPT, there's some other software such as like Casper, if I'm not mistaken, that's the or Jasper. That's the other like AI that's like for common for copywriting. But I've noticed that they have simple features that actually just make it very easy for you guys. So I'll show you that kind of in action because this isn't supposed to be some super long video. But ChatGPT, generally you can kind of just throw something in here. Like I know it's a very broad statement, but you can just kind of throw anything in here. I've messed around with it a little bit, but not super in depth. But here's something that you can do, for example. So video ideas for real estate agents looking for clients. Sometimes you might have to change the prompt a little bit, but typically you'll get things like this. It's beautiful, perfect. This is exactly what I wanted to show you. So here you can see things like neighborhood tours, home buying tips, virtual property tours, client testimonials, which I always tell people, get video testimonials. Stop saying that you're above it all or that you don't need to sell. Shut up. I don't want to hear it. Go get video testimonials. If you have happy clients, I can almost guarantee you most of them will be open to doing a testimonial. Just give them a basis of what to go off of. It doesn't need to be some hardcore script, just a general basis. And that's what we do for ours. Like we know what you can call any of those people on our testimonials and they don't have a script. We don't have a script that we use. It's just give your honest thought. So all that being said, you can go through here as well, see some more of these things like market updates, which I also tell you guys, you should be doing market update videos. Sending out a pamphlet, a flyer, an email is fine and all, but you need to have something that's going to actually engage people. Like a really common issue that I am going to discuss in a separate video is how everyone wants to sell the thing that people need versus the thing that people want. People want engagement. They need to buy or sell, sure, but you're trying to sell too much on that end result versus the like process that they care for, which is things that actually engage with them, things that teach them, different things about buying and selling, things that offer them value. That kind of part, that part of the process is probably the most invaluable part because that's what gets the end result of them finding their dream home is them engaging with you in the first place because you've engaged with them. I'm not trying to get like too philosophical with it because I can go down that rabbit hole, but point being is that just, you need to create things that actually help people and give them tangible value. You being a realtor is not valuable. You having a license doesn't mean anything. It's worthless. Piece of paper. It's a number. Like who cares? What matters is what value can you actually bring to people and what things can you do that separate you from the pack? And separating yourself from the pack doesn't mean you have to get like super hardcore creative and do Billie Jean level advertisements, which shout out if you know who Billie Jean is. But you don't have to do all this stuff. It's literally just showing that you're a person by giving people things that help move the needle forward. Like how I'm giving you guys this to help move your needle forward. So eventually you reach out and probably buy some shit from us. I know it's such a mind blowing concept, but that said, going into this, you just see a bunch of these different ideas. Once again, I'm not trying to like make it too long and drawn out because this is very straightforward, but you can also go in here and just do more things. I mean, you just do content ideas for realtors. And it does save these entries, by the way. So you can create like new chats, but it saves them all down here. So you can like archive them or move them around, whatever you want to do. But this is generally the same. The thing with AI is that it's not perfect. Everyone thinks it's going to be some perfect, amazing thing, but it does need some things to work off from you. So you have to give it at least a little bit of thought, but not too much. Because when you give it something a little bit more general, but still fairly specific, it can kind of go in the right direction from there. So anyways, guys, that's pretty much all I have for this video. Not supposed to be anything too long, but yeah, just shoot me a message if you have any questions about how to use AI and all this fun stuff because we're using it and we abuse it flagrantly to make our clients money. So probably do the same thing.